It's the Irwins' own birthday celebration. Terry, Bindi, and Robert Irwin were present at EndoFound's 12th annual Blossom Ball, which took place at Gotham Hall in New York City on Friday, May 3. According to the Endometriosis Foundation of America website, all those who have worked so hard for the endometriosis cause are honored on the fundraising night. The funds will support the foundation's ongoing work in advocacy, school education, outreach, and cure research. Bindi, 25, was the first celebrity from outside the United States to be named the recipient of the 2024 EndoFound Blossom Award, according to a February People announcement. This award honors those who candidly discuss their experiences with endometriosis, raise awareness of the illness, and provide financial support for research. Halsey, Lena Dunham, Olivia Culpo, Corinne Fox, and Fran Drescher are among the previous awardees. On the red carpet, people got a chance to interview the recipient and her family. Bindi opened up about her personal and painful experience with endometriosis and the reasons for her decision to come up with her diagnosis. Choosing whether or not to share my story was difficult, the single mother and conservationist remarked. Talking about endometriosis, it's challenging because it's the most personal you can get. Talking about every single element of health, including IBS symptoms, endometrial pain, nausea, and exhaustion, as well as fertility issues and symptoms. And I was afraid since I had no idea what to expect as I entered the world of sharing my journey. But what kept me going was the notion that I could reach out to others who were going through something similar and perhaps give them the strength to figure out the answers on their own if they were experiencing excruciating anguish without a cause, she said. Bindi admitted that for 10 years, she had no idea she had endometriosis. I had every scan and test you could think of without receiving any answers before I was finally diagnosed 10 years later. Thus, it was quite frightening, she said. I didn't know what was wrong with me until my friend Leslie Mosier told me her experience, which perfectly matched the symptoms and suffering I was going through. It was because she was willing to share her story that I began researching endometriosis at that point. In responding, 20-year-old Robert described his older sister as one of the bravest people I know, saying, "Hopefully more people can learn about this disease and get the diagnosis and treatment that they so desperately deserve." When you finally started finding those answers, it just meant so much to all of us to have the Bindi that we know back in action as the most determined, graceful under-pressure person there is, he said. There is still a lot of silence surrounding the endometriosis issue, especially in Australia. Therefore, it is imperative that we all have these very critical talks, get this into the mainstream, and support the countless other women who are experiencing this, as many of them would be unaware of what is going on, Robert added. Experiencing how unfamiliar it is in so many parts of the world has been surreal on this journey. And it's you, Bindi, who has shone a light on this issue, brought hope to women everywhere, and opened up a dialogue about it that we can all participate in. That's why I'm so proud of you. As our family and I stand with you as you continue to grow and thrive as a Wonder Woman mother, CEO, sister, and advocate, you are truly a legend, he continued, expressing his pride in his sister. Bindi talked about her journey in greater detail during her acceptance speech, stating that she and her husband were lucky to have their daughter Grace. But Bindi's suffering was intolerable when Grace was born. It completely took over my life. She remarked, I felt something had to change. Bindi reserved one last thank you for Grace after expressing gratitude to her family, husband, and physicians. You are the reason I exist. And I understand the purpose of existence when I gaze upon you. To a standing ovation, she said, thank you very much. The fucking hell. The Irwins actress, who initially revealed her condition on Instagram in March 2023, talked candidly about her health issues in an August 2023 People cover story. Bindi was carrying her daughter Grace up a hill when she felt a sharp ache that knocked her down. She developed endometriosis, a reproductive disorder in which uterine tissue grows outside the uterus, after having a laparoscopy to diagnose intra-abdominal disorders. The long-term illness may result in infertility problems and excruciating pelvic pain. Get the best of people, from celebrity news to gripping human interest stories, sent straight to your inbox by subscribing to their free daily newsletter. 37 lesions were discovered during the laparoscopy, and a surgically excised cyst was located on her ovary. Bindi said she feels brand new and has been given a second chance at life since beginning treatment. Regarding her recuperation, she remarked, "It's not like a light switch, but every week I feel like I'm able to do a little bit more."